What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Crypto Gains Academy YouTube channel. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, and comment what you guys want to see next. In this video, we're going to be discussing how you can get $3 to $5 million within about a 30-day period investing in cryptocurrency. On top of that, we are going to be discussing why the market is likely going to absolutely explode at the very beginning of December, maybe even a day or two before at the end of November. So I'm going to be explaining all of that. This is something that I don't really see anybody talking about. This is something that I've known for a while was going to happen. I don't normally go really in depth into why things happen or my thought process behind me giving you guys advice like trades and coins and stuff like that, primarily because all of this takes time. I actually have another graphic that I had kind of made for you. This way you guys can kind of see what you guys can invest. This way you can see how much you make, because again, obviously you do need a certain amount of money to make crazy gains like $3 to $5 million. But don't worry, I got you with a roadmap, even if you only have $1,000. And if you only have $100 and you could follow the $1,000 plan, I do it in increments of 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and $1 million. So I'm going to show you exactly how you guys can get some really great gains over the next 30 days. Stay tuned to the end. In the meantime, before I get to how you guys can make that $3 to $5 million, I'm going to talk about why I think that we are going to be exploding at the very beginning of November or December, maybe the last couple of days of November it might start. So what's going to happen is Ethereum is going to be cut by about 90%, which means 90% of its supply is going to be completely off the market. Now, this right here, we're at the end of the 4-year cycle, so we're about to have the halvening. Bitcoin went through a halvening before. Ethereum's about to go through it now, and I think Ethereum is going to have a couple more halvenings next year as well. But realistically, when they do this, what happens is the supply is cut, okay? Considering this is 90%, not 20 or 50%, that means it's just simple math. There's less supply available, there's a lot of demand, so the price is going to go up. Before, I had my prices probably around a $10,000, $12,000 Ethereum for this cycle because of what's actually happening, not just with the halvening, but with all of the new people coming into crypto, Ethereum 2.0 coming out next year, and several other factors. I think that we could see it go significantly higher. I'm thinking probably between $15,000 and $20,000. But want to know what's even better than that? Realistically, check this out. What happens when these people make these coins explode by cutting them by 90% or 50% or whatever the supply is cut by? The ecosystems underneath bump even harder. What that means is there's other coins that are built on Ethereum, and that means that these coins can bump even harder. And what I mean by bump is shoot directly up. That means they can go multiple X's, and usually they're going to go a lot farther than Ethereum or whatever the coin is that is being cut, the supply is being cut. I'm actually giving you guys those coins as well. The one, at least there's a lot of coins on Ethereum, but I'm giving you guys my favorite coins that I've looked into. I've gotten different information. I've made my own judgments, and now I have a set plan for you guys to be able to invest as little as 100 or 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever it is. I have a plan for you guys for the next 30 days. I really want you guys to win. So what I'm doing is giving you guys everything on a silver platter. I can't say I'm going to be doing this again next year. This does take a lot of time, and I don't take the YouTube channel extremely seriously, but I do want you guys to get some good gains. So I am going to give you guys the coins and the plan. But if you guys take a look right here, you see over here, what are we? Ethereum is actually significantly down. I wouldn't say like anything too crazy, but if you look right here, it was at what? $44,741, and currently it's about $4,100 roughly. So that's a pretty big dip. It hasn't recovered yet, and it's funny because the other coins that I'm recommending to you are all down. Like if you take a look at where we're at, it actually went down a lot today. That's OX. Or if you look right here, 0x. If you guys look right here, this one dropped a lot too. And it's so funny, the coins that I'm recommending, they're all dropping right now. But I'm telling you guys, I think that these coins are going to bump especially hard. This one's Polygon. I think this one's going to be very, very big, not just in December, but even into next year and in the future. I think Polygon's definitely going to go crazy and continue to go crazy. Yes, it is down, but I'm telling you, I think it's going to do very well. Compound, again, it's so weird. All these coins are down. I think what they're doing is trying to fake you guys out and just mess with you a little bit realistically. Loop Ring as well. If you guys take a look at Loop Ring is down a lot as well. And these are all coins in Ethereum's ecosystem. There's actually a lot of coins in Ethereum's ecosystem, but I think these four are going to pump especially hard in December, after Ethereum's supply is cut by 90%. And this is how I make my predictions, guys. So a lot of people think because I'm giving all these predictions, like I hear different things from different places. Some people are wrong with their predictions. I've even been wrong before with a trade or two that I've done. Realistically, I was really hoping that when Cardano came out, that it would end, well, when they released their smart contracts in September, I think it was like the 12th or something. I was really banking on that really doing a nice shot up, but it really did nothing. In fact, that actually went down. But this is actually more of a fact. This isn't me hoping or my opinion. What's actually about to happen is Ethereum is about to be cut by 90%. And what happens every time something like this happens, it pumps. It's simple math. And the ecosystems underneath pump even harder. And I found some of the coins that I think are going to do very well. Obviously, we all learn about these coins from different places, but it's up to you to do your own research. You cannot just go off what one person says. You have to really go in and look. But this is my opinion, guys. What is actually going to happen? It's backed by research that I've done. These coins have incredible fundamentals, great utilities. So realistically, I think they're going to pump especially hard. But yes, I know everything looks really red and down today. Today is, I think, the 21st. Yeah, today's late. It's actually really late. It's almost at midnight. But I just wanted to make this video before I go to bed and got ready for the week. But I am going to show you guys the chart of how you guys can make some good money over this next 30 days. So as you see, this is a graphic that I used before. I didn't really have my graphic designers working this weekend, so I kind of just threw a white box over this graphic I had made for you guys before in one of the other videos, and I put my estimations on what I would personally put in. I'm going to talk about why I made these estimations, okay? So if you think about it, let's just take a look at what we have here. You got 1,000 invested, 10,000 invested, 100,000 invested, or a million invested. Now, if you only have $100 or whatever it is, 200, whatever it is, just do the math and break that down. Realistically, since there's 5 of them, you just break that $100 down into $20 or whatever the math would be, $20 a piece if you want. And don't get too picky. Just throw $20 a piece in each one. You'll be fine. But if you have $1,000, then I would be a little bit more picky. And the reason why you'll see the numbers change slightly, you'll see Ethereum, the price, the percentage of what I would invest goes in. So it goes up. And there's a reason for that. There's a method to all of my madness, guys. Okay. You'll find that. Now that I told you why I think everything is going to happen with the market and whatnot, obviously, if Ethereum's exploding, I think Bitcoin's actually going to follow. There's a couple other reasons why, but the rest of the market I think is going to follow because a lot of Ethereum's ecosystem is going to boom, Bitcoin's going to boom. But anyway, let's get back to the $5 million plan, $3 to $5 million plan. Let's just call it that. And that again, guys, is also if you invest $1 million, I'm expecting probably $3 to $5 million in the next 30 days. I personally do not have $1 million invested, but I am giving you guys the math on what I would invest at any of these increments. If I was you guys, realistically, I would probably end up taking out during the middle and then investing in some other coins. But what I'm doing right now is giving you guys a simple and safe roadmap. In my opinion, again, it's not financial advice. This is my opinion, backed by statistics, research, and facts of what's actually happening. So let me explain why I have all of these prices here. So as you'll see on the 1K, $1,000 invested. I have 200 for Ethereum, and then a couple other ones like 0x and Compound. I have 300 each, and $100 in Polygon and Loopring. And that's because I think that Ethereum is going to pump pretty hard. But where it's at, let's just say it goes to 20,000. That's the buzz on the internet. I think it could do 15 to 20,000. But let's say it does the $20,000. That right there from where it's at now, let's just say an average of about $4,000. That's about a 5x. But because the other coins underneath pump significantly harder, I put a little bit more into some of the other coins that I really believe in. Now, Polygon has already pumped really hard recently, and Loopring has already pumped really hard recently. So realistically, I'm not sure how much harder they're going to pump. I think that they're still going to pump pretty hard, but I think OX and Compound are due for some new gains realistically. Also, with this, as you know, it's basically the same format. But when you start getting to 100K and a million, I did change my tune a little bit, and I'll tell you why. It's because with $10,000, that's not really a lot of money. You can come back from $10,000 pretty easily. But when you have, let's say, at least for some people, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody who can't, but point being, $10,000 is a lot easier to come back from than 100,000 or a million. Now, realistically, if you had $100,000, what you want to do is be a little bit more safe, considering Ethereum is really 100% going to be getting cut by 90%. What you want to do is, I would personally invest a little bit more in Ethereum, because that's, a million percent happening. Realistically, there's so many different coins in the ecosystem, different coins could pump different amounts. So what I would do is I would lock in that probably at least 4, 5, 6x that Ethereum is going to end up doing in December. Same thing with 0x. Realistically, I put a decent amount in here because I think this is going to pump especially hard. Polygon, I have a bit. Loopring, I have a bit. Compound, I have a bit more. And again, this one's around $1. This one's a couple $100, a few $100. So realistically, I put a little bit more in 0x. I think that 0x is going to pump a little harder than Compound, but we'll see. And then as far as this, I followed the same method. You want to be a little bit more safe. You're at $1 million, so Ethereum, this is definitely happening. This is like the safest bet that you can make in crypto next to Bitcoin, realistically. And because they're being cut by 90%, they're about to have their halving. It goes up significantly whenever that happens. So this is basically a super safe bet. If you're looking to easily do a 4 to 6x and you want to just drop $1 million in, if I had a couple $1 million, I would drop $1 million in Ethereum, just, if I was trying to be super safe. But if I had a million, I would probably diversify like I am here. But realistically, some people want to be super safe. So I think this right here could easily get you, a 4 to 6x realistically. And this is, following this roadmap. If these, let's say if this does a 5x and then these do, let's say a 10x on average, 7, 15, whatever it is, you're going to get some really good gains, but you're going to lock in that $400,000. That should be at least doing 4 to 6x. Let's say on the low end it does 4x. And it's at 400,000 times 4x. You're looking at $1.6 million. So you're looking at the safest bet. Realistically, even with just this, you're looking at 1.6 million. Then you have all of these as well. So that's my thought process behind it, guys. That's my take on what's about to be happening in the beginning of December, possibly even in the late days of November. But I also gave you guys the other coins that I think you should be invested in. I did show you where they're at now, so it is going to be interesting to watch all of this play out. And also, I gave you guys what I would personally invest if I was you. I give you guys this content because I want you guys to win. I want you guys to have success. I'm not selling you guys anything. I'm just showing you guys what I personally would do if I had this amount of money and I was you. Again, if I was you, I would probably end up taking out somewhat during the middle of the month and then trading in some other coins. And then when there's about to be a big dip in December, pull that out. But with you guys, I think that we're going to be going into January as well. So maybe when there is a big dip, you might not want to sell if you're not trying to play the market, get out at the right time, get in at the right time. But I would still definitely take some profits. If I was you guys, dollar cost average, take some profits, at least just take what you invested in out. This way you can't lose. So these are some tips for you guys. I personally would play it a little bit different, but if you guys are just looking to get some quick gains within a 30-day period, when you get to where you guys would be happy, when it does its little, let's say 5x on each one, you want to pull out. That would probably be the safest bet. When Ethereum hits 4x, pull out. And when the other ones hit, let's say 5 to 7x, then you could pull out. I think that these guys are going to do significantly more for the most part. But realistically, if you're just trying to be safe, pull out at 4x for Ethereum and about 5 to 7x for the other ones when they do that in December. And that's my free strategy for you guys. So I hope you guys are following my YouTube channel. If you guys are watching this after in December or January or next year, and you guys haven't been listening to me and you guys are thinking that I'm just watching YouTube videos and just regurgitating everything that I see, that's not the case. I don't think that you're going to find any videos online coming close to what I just did with all these coins and giving you a specific roadmap on what I think it's going to do and what you should invest, why this is about to happen on the 1st. I've seen very few places that have any of this information, and the few places that do have it don't go this deep into detail realistically. And I think that it's going to be a really big thing. And again, you don't want to just listen to what people say. You want to go back and do research. And a lot of what I'm saying right now, you can't even really find online. It's incredibly hard to find anything even close to what I'm saying because I've done the research after I've heard the rumors, and it took me a while to come to these conclusions and find out the facts. So I'm telling you guys, this is going to be big. I'm super excited for you. I hope you guys have made a wise decision and invested some money. And if you haven't invested some money, I hope that you do before the end of this month. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. If you guys could like this video, if you liked it, comment, let me know what you guys want to see next. Subscribe. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe. I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel a bit. I just do this for fun in my spare time, but maybe once I make all this money with crypto and my business is really where I want it to be in a good position, maybe I'll even build out a nice studio and then just shoot a lot more videos from there. But for now, guys, I hope you guys like what I have. Do me a favor, share this content with other people, help other people. Send some people to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.